Hi everyone, I'm Danny and this is Flosstube number 22. Alright, let's get straight into the whips. My first one, I am working only on Mondays. Yes, it is my Mira, Mother's Arms. Boop! Sorry for the glare. So I've decided to only work on her on Mondays, though the last 2 Mondays I did not. The last 2 weeks I really didn't stitch much. But anyways, here is what I've gotten done. Look, I put some beads in. Now, little piece of dust. My son said that some of these look kind of off. So I think I might redo some of the beads, but like right around here. This is my first time doing beading, so I am using this one needle. Hold on. I'm using this needle where you split. Oh my god, if I can do it. You split apart. You see that? You put your thread through, and it holds the thread very well. But this point tip is not very pointy, so I struggle to get it through the fabric. This is a 30 count fabric that I'm using for my Mira, so I can either file this down and make it more pointy, or I can use an actual, I think there's another kind of beading needle that I can use. I'll give that a try, but those are like really tiny holes. They're really hard to thread. Is that the right word? Thread? I don't know. Words. I don't know words. Anyways, I think I might just file this down because I love how tight it holds the thread or the floss, and I could just easily go at it without, I don't know how to explain this, but I think I might keep this, file it down to make it pointy so it will go through the, that is a big bug. Sorry, I got distracted. There's a huge bug on my window. Oh no, I think it's a stink bug. Oh my god, I hate those things. Anyways, so I don't remember who I saw. I was doing a whole bunch of research before I started beading, and I saw somebody had used a CD case. Yes, we have not seen one of these in a very long time. I got a CD case and I put double-sided tape inside, and it holds my beads. See, they're not falling off. So I could sit there, have it right next to me, and just, you know, get beads off every now and then with my needle. And if one of the cats decide to jump up and this accidentally falls, none of my beads are going to fall out. And when I store it, it's bumped around, my beads are not going to fall. I love this. I love this idea. I wish I remembered who I saw this on. But if you're beading and you don't know about this, I'd recommend doing this, especially if you have dogs, cats, little children. So this was stitched on, this is being stitched on 30 count neutral by ZeleNava. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm so distracted by that bug. And I started this on my birthday, August 3rd of this year. So I haven't really gotten much done, but I will continue to work on her only on Mondays. My next one is a little bit of a surprise. I kind of didn't work on what I was supposed to, and I wanted to work on a small that I had already started and try to get that done before September 22nd. So I could start a new piece. So I decided to pick back up the beautiful Bessie by Little House Needlework. Isn't she beautiful? So if you were here several months ago, you know that I took this to Puerto Rico with me, and I did not finish it in Puerto Rico. I was supposed to work on it on the plane, but I never did. One, because we wound up flying at night because they had trouble starting the plane. So my flight was delayed several hours. So I was not able, I didn't have a little light or anything, so I wasn't able to stitch on the plane. But anyways, let me move this thread. So here is what I have gotten done. I did have this done, but I ripped it out because it needs to go up 2 more stitches. Here we go again, ripping things out. But it wasn't much to rip out. It's an easy fix, won't take me long. But so I've gotten the rest of the grass done. I got this done. I got part of the M done, part of Bessie. So I got a lot done from the last time. Last time I just had this piece of stem done. I didn't even have the flower done right here. I just had the stem done and like part of the border of the grass. That's all I had done. But I've worked on Bessie quite a bit lately. So I'm going to try to get her finished by September 22nd. I think I can do it. If I stitch on her every day, I'll do it. I'll be able to do it. Easy peasy. So this is stitched on, let me look at my notes because I can never remember, 32 count Winchelt Sky Joblin even weave. And I started this on May 22nd of this year. Okay, and my next one is Merry Christmas by LittleFoxStitching. Now, I remember quite a few weeks ago, I will have it done by next Flosstube. I will. Okay, I will. Okay. Yeah. You see this? You see that right there? Does that look done to you? Does that look done to you? No. No, it's not done. I ran into a problem. I may have ran out of this beautiful metallic thread. I ran out. Not on purpose, I promise. I was not trying to delay finishing this. But I had ran out. And I was in the middle of trying not to spend some money because I wanted to go to the Madison Quilt Show. So I was trying to save us a little money, and I had a coupon to Joann's for $5 that I was waiting on that started on September 5th, I think. So I was waiting for my coupon so I can use to buy floss that I needed. So for a while I did not work on this, but I got done as much as I could with like the little girl's done, the tree's done, like everything besides the snow there. Yeah, everything besides the snow on the ground is done. So I just have to grind out that snow and then it will be done. I am no longer going to say I'm gonna have something done by blah 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 time, because that usually never happens, and I've learned my lesson. Have I? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I bet you in the future I'm going to say that again. But for this, I've learned my lesson. I'm just gonna work on it and get it done when I get it done. So that was stitched on. 14 count hand dyed. I dyed it myself. Ooh. I dyed it myself. I just realized I have done this whole video without my headband. Dang it. I don't feel like re-recording. Oh well. Anyways, this was started on November 1st of last year. So that's all I've worked on. I have not worked on Temperature Tree because I haven't watched any football games. I should have watched the Packer games on the 11th. What was I doing on the 11th? I don't know, but there's a bug. At some point, I turned to my husband and I was like, there's something going on 9/11. He's like, the terrorist attack, you know, Twin Towers? No, not that. There was something I was going to do on 9/11. Like a special event or something, I can't remember. And then the next day, yes, the next day, I was like, oh, that's right, it was the Packers game. I was supposed to watch that and stitch on Temperature Tree. And it was the game I really wanted to watch because it was Vikings versus Packers. My sister is a Vikings fan and I'm a Packers fan, so. And I looked at the score and I was like, man, the Packers lost badly. They lost horribly. Man, I think the score was 7-20 something. I can't remember, but the Vikings kicked our badonkeys. Dang it. Oh well. The Packers don't seem to be doing very well this year. I don't know why. No. I know why. We lost Clay Matthews a while ago. I want Clay Matthews back, okay? We were doing really good when we had Clay Matthews. Anyways, I'm not going to get into that. That's it for my whips that I worked on. My tripod is dusty. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's get into the haul. I have a little bit of haul. Quite expensive haul. Yeah. Okay, so my first one I want to show you guys. So on Sweetwater's Flosstube, my mind went blank. Flosstube, I noticed she had some organizing drawers behind her that she was putting her floss in. And I asked her where she got those from because I wanted those. And she said Target. And I go look at Target. Those are expensive. I'm sorry. I can't spend that. I can't spend that. That's too much for plastic drawers. Too much. I came across at the Dollar Tree pretty much the same thing that Target had. Little plastic clear drawers. One of these is $1.25. So it was like, yes, yes, yes. They don't stack very well, but if you don't mess with them, they're good. They kind of stack, you know, you see? But if you go too far, if you push it too much, I don't know. For the price, I mean, I'm spitting all over the place. It's good. Worth it. I love it. And I paid a fraction of the price that Target sells them for. These might be smaller. Yeah, they're probably smaller. I don't know. But it is a good price if you are looking for storage like this for your fancy floss. Go to the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree. Okay, so you remember that plastic stand that I got that I wanted to use so I can two-hand stitch, and I said that didn't really work out. Well, I had bought a different stand off of Amazon. This thing, it is a floor stand, and this actually works pretty well. Oh no, it's cracked. It's cracked, y'all. How'd that happen? Well, okay, so for the price, it works. I wish it was a little bit taller and extended more. My husband can fix that for me. But it does what I want. It sits on the floor. You know, I can move it. And I can move it close to me. Pretty close to me when it's on the floor. It clamps whatever I'm working on. You know, like that. And I can two-hand stitch. And it's these smaller ones, my projects that are on a smaller Q-snap or hoop, I can get pretty close to me. Now my Mirabilia doesn't work on something like this. So I'm hoping my husband can somehow make it taller so then I can have my Mira kind of hang kind of like this, exactly like this instead of like this, because my Mira is a little too tall. So I kind of just want it to hang like this in my face. You know what I'm saying? So I can two-hand stitch. And it'd be a lot easier to do that when beading too. So maybe someday my husband will modify this for my Mira. But I think it was like $30-something. I'll link it down below, but I think it's pretty good. Pretty good. Just wish it was a little bit taller. But other than that, it's a great buy. Okay, so lately I have not been stitching on my rocking chair like I was when I first started stitching. I've been stitching on the sofa because it's just a little bit more comfortable, and I have a table. Well, I had a table right there too, but it's just more comfortable because the rocking chair doesn't have padding, and my fat badonkey needs padding. And my back. I need I need to make me a little cushion for my back and my bottom for the rocking chair so I like rocking. I like rocking when I work, but the rocking chair is a little uncomfortable. So I moved to the sofa, and it's a little dark over in my corner of the sofa. I have a spot and no one else can sit on. That is my spot. It's my spot because I ruined it. I may have plopped down on the sofa and I may have broken that spot. So now because of that, it's my spot. But anyways, it's a little dark right there, so I needed a lamp. And I didn't buy me one of those fancy like lamps that everybody has. So I bought me a cheap one that's similar on Amazon, which I am also using for my lighting for the video. That's it. It's this. It kind of bends. It's LED. It's got, I just unplugged it, so I can't show you all of the modes, but it's got different brightness. It's got different color, like day or warm, cool, warm, or like in between. And I already said brightness, and you know, you can bend it. Now the instructions say don't bend it too much. So I try not to mess with it too much. I will have this link down below too. I thought it was a pretty good price. It comes with a remote. You can set it to turn off in the next like minute or 30 seconds. You can turn it off with the remote. You can do like everything with the remote. Pretty cool. Then you don't have to reach behind you to push the buttons. You can just grab that and go boop, 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 you know. This also, it's you can turn it into a table lamp. You can clip it to a table, or you can stand it on the floor. So that's pretty cool too. Right now that I have my lighting back up, I need one on this side now. What else do I have? So I am part of ForbiddinFiberCo's monthly fabric club. And this month, I think I'm a little disappointed in it. This month it's called Forget Me Not. So this is the color. I'm a little disappointed because it's very similar to a few months back. Purple, bluish, pinkish color fabric, except it's not as it's lighter. The one from a few months ago is lighter than this. It's just a bit darker. But it looks like the same color combination and modeling. It's just, this is just a bit darker. So that's why I'm like a little disappointed in this one's. It's still beautiful though. And I think I might use this one for another Halloween one that another Halloween start that I want to do. Maybe. I was looking for a nice purple fabric to do that one on. Okay, and I also got in the mail, I am a subscriber to what is this? Just Cross Stitch magazines. And yes, I got, yes! I love this. I love this. There are so many good ornaments in this. So many good ones. And since technically this is my first year of cross stitching, I started last year around November, but I didn't do any ornaments. This year I'm going to do ornaments, and I'm going to do as many as possible. I'm going to challenge myself, and I believe there's others doing this. I keep forgetting some of the other people who say they're gonna do this. Try to stitch as many as possible before Christmas. But I am going to start doing this after Thanksgiving. Right after Thanksgiving, like the day after Black Friday. I'm going to start and see how many I can stitch up. Not fully finish, just stitch. My husband says, you're probably not gonna get much done. I'm like, I'm gonna get at least 1 or 2 a week. That's my goal. Is it gonna happen? I don't know. But there are some really good ones. I told my son to pick one that he likes. I told my husband to pick one he likes. So I'm gonna do one my son likes, one my husband likes, one that I like, and then I'll do some of the other ones that I like. So, nope. I can just look right here. So September 8th, 9th, and 10th was the Great Madison Quilt Show. And yes, I went. I convinced my husband to go with me. And yes, I spent all his money. Okay, no, I didn't spend all his money. But I did spend quite a bit. So I don't know why I got this at the quilt show. So Primitive Gatherings, one of my local quilt shops, they were there. I love that shop. That's one of my favorites. And they were there. So I bought something from them, even though I could just go right down the street and buy something from them anytime I want. But things were 20% off, and I was already there. Now I don't have to drive a few minutes to go get this thing that I want. Actually I wanted more, but I got this cool quilt pattern, Autumn on the Farm. I am going to do the white one. I'm not going to do the black because I have cats. And all you cat owners know the black is not a good thing to have with cats. Black fabric, their fur sticks to it like glue. And I got the panel to go with it, so I can start it whenever I want. I just, you know, just go get the fabric I want, you know, because I could use whatever fabrics I want. But the panel was important, so I got the panel to go with the pattern. So there's a little quilt that I'm working on right now. I'm going to finish that up, and then I'm going to start on Autumn on the Farm. I'm excited. Super excited because I love that quilt. Okay, another thing that I got from the quilt show, this is really cool, is this right here. You're like, what is that? Well, let me show you. It is a stiletto. And everybody who quilts knows what a stiletto is. No, it's not a shoe. No, it's not a knife. Though, I mean, technically, I guess you could use it as a knife. So keep it in your purse, and, you know, if anybody comes behind you. Yeah. Anyways, so it's the stiletto and a seam ripper. Look at that. And this is made, handmade with wood from an olive tree from the Holy Land. My mind went blank. I'm a Christian, I should know this, Israel. It came from an olive tree from Israel. So, isn't that beautiful? And this is all done by a lovely man. I don't know his name, but he was super nice. And he was talking about when he makes these out of the olive wood, his workshop smells like an Italian restaurant. I'm like, that's gotta be hard to work like that. You getting hungry all the time. Anyways, I didn't say that to him, but I was thinking it. But it is Sawyer Creek Artistry. Here is their info if you would like to check them out. I will have that all the info down below, so if you can't see that. Very nice couple. They have some really interesting things. They also have I want this too. They have a necklace that's just like this. It's a necklace and it's magnetic. And it comes with like a seam ripper. So you can dangle your seam ripper right here. You won't lose it. Like when I'm quilting, I always lose my seam ripper. Like I try to keep it like under the bed of my machine, but I always wind up losing it because it rolls away or I accidentally put it somewhere else. But if I had that necklace, you know, I just use it and then I just go boop and I'll never lose it. It can do the same with cross stitching. Oh, I want that one so bad. So I'm gonna have to maybe save up for that or ask for it for Christmas. I don't know. But this is a beautiful, beautiful thing. I'm so happy with the stiletto because I was looking for a good stiletto. I have like an antique one. It's like really small. I'm like cramping my hand trying to use it. But this one, I could just stretch out my fingers, my hand, and it feels so good. It feels so good. And so well made. And then I can put it away like this so I don't accidentally stab myself or the kitties accidentally stab themselves, you know, because they like to jump up on my table when I'm working, especially Jelly Bean. Jelly Bean only does that when I'm working. Or I'm cutting fabric and she jumps up on the table, lays on what I'm cutting, and swats at my rotary cutter. The cat, are you crazy? I'm trying to cut here. Okay, so I did not get this at the quilt show, but my husband did buy this for me. I love this. I'm going to put it in my bag once I make a new bag because my last bag broke. The strap broke. But, these are not little glosses. No, no. They are scissors. Isn't that cool? Isn't it cute? I love it. Then you can store it and it won't stab your fabric. It won't stab you. I love this. I love it. It is so cute and such a good idea. And yes, it cuts very well. And last but not least, the most expensive thing that we got from the quilt show. This baby. The Bernina B79. It is, yes, in fact, an embroidery machine. Ugh. I got an embroidery machine. Yes. Oh my god. Yes, I got an embroidery machine. So sorry, I'm trying to fix the camera while working, or while talking. So I have been trying to find, let me fix this, hold on. I've been trying to find an inexpensive, oh this is still kind of expensive, first embroidery machine. Usually they're pretty expensive. I wanted an embroidery machine that also quilts because I am limited on space. I can't constantly like switch out machines because of my spine. So my husband found the Bernina B79. Online, I hear a lot of good stuff about it. but I went to 2 different dealers. I went to a Brother dealer and I went to a Bernina dealer, and they both said it was garbage. And I was like, but I can't find anything online bad about it. So I'm thinking maybe they're just saying that to get me to buy a more expensive machine from them, you know? And I never was able to like look at it, play with it, because no one around here had it. Well, they had one at the quilt show, and I got to play with it and demoed it. And the lady said, she's like, it's really sad that they had bad things to say about it, because a lot of people, as their first embroidery machine, they love it. I mean, I think it's built well. The plastic doesn't feel cheap. It feels nicer than like the Singer Quantum machine that I have. It works well. The interface is fantastic. Like the interface, your user manual is on here. I've already lost the user manual for all my machines. Where do they go? I don't know. I swear I put them back, but they're not where they're supposed to. But I don't have to worry about that with this. If you like, I will show you the features of this machine if you're wanting to look into an embroidery machine and a quilting machine. This quilts and embroiders. I've used it already for embroidery. Works fine. Works wonderful with quilting. I worked on some quilt blocks. The quilt blocks turned out better than my blocks from the Singer Quantum. So, like in the middle, if you know quilting, a block, the middle will get bulky. And my Singer was having trouble going through that. But this goes through it with ease, like butter. The towels that I was making, some of the hanging towels that I made, the Singer was having trouble going through the thick towel layers. This one doesn't. It goes through it so easily. It doesn't bog down or anything. I love this machine so far. I've only played with it for one day, but so far I love this. Don't let any dealers discourage you from trying this machine out. It costs, I want to say it costs around $1,700, $2,000, or somewhere around $2,000. I got mine for $1,500 because it was a demo model. Well, not a demo model. I mean, they were demoing it on the floor, so it had already been used, and you know, I'm like, that's fine. I mean, it was only used for a day, so but she only did one project on it, so it was hardly ever used, and it was a big discount, so I was like, yeah, I'll take it home with me. Anyways, I think I got a package. So my plans, I am going to continue working on Bessie. I'm going to try to get that finished. Not going to say when I'm going to finish it. I'm also going to work on Merry Christmas. Not going to say when I'm going to get that done. And of course, my Mira on Mondays, and my temperature tree on football game days, or while I'm watching football. I do plan on having a special project up in, or a special bag up in my shop soon. It's a charity bag, kind of, sort of. I'll talk about it in my next Flosstube, but I'm really excited about that. If you're interested in my shop, checking out my shop, it's linked down below. I got some goodies like scissor fobs, bowl cozies, hanging towels, project bags, all sorts of things. I'm trying to think. Once again, I feel like I'm forgetting something, and usually I do forget things. And then I forget to say it in the next Flosstube, and then it just kind of goes. Anyways, I think this video is long enough. I will see y'all next time. Wait a minute. Oh, also, Willie is selling popcorn. We could really use your help. There's some great tasting popcorns. I will have that link down below. And if you do order popcorn, please don't forget to use his seller ID so he gets credit for it. And yeah, I will. Yes, that is all. That's all in my notes. Thank you so much for watching. Getting distracted again. There's a beautiful white butterfly flapping by. What did I just say? Thank you for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting. I really enjoy the comments. I really, but you don't realize how much I appreciate comments. So bring them in. The comments. Just say anything. Just tell me what your favorite football team is. What project are you working on right now? You know, how are you doing? Just tell me how you're doing. All right? I will be back in 2 weeks. Happy stitching. Bye.